everybody. This is the Firesquad podcast. I am the co-host JC. To the bottom of the screen, actually, we got my other co-host.
Sam, what up? What up? I got paint all over me.
As with paint all over him. We got a very special guest. We got the man himself. You want to introduce yourself, my friend?
What's good, y'all? It's your boy Trey Rojo. You know what it is.
Trae Rojo. You know, we got a rapper out here with Vegas, and we're gonna do this to this podcast and just vibe and chill. But get right to it. All right, then, guys. Well, first of all, how are you guys doing today on this lovely Tuesday day?
Chilling, bro.
Yeah,
I've been busy all day, you know.
All day.
Yeah.
Trey?
Just vibing, man. Trying to push through this whole Corona thing, man. It's hard, especially when you're, in the music business.
Mm-hmm.
Everything's slow right now, but all you can do is really write and record and thug it out.
So basically into the music business. How did that start for you, bro? Where was or let's go way back. How were you introduced to music?
Man, shoot, man. As long as I can remember, bro, I used to be little, just riding in the car with my pops. He put me on to all the classics, Tupac, Biggie, even like Wu-Tang Clan, and then it just, grew. The older I got, the music changed, and I loved it ever since. You know what I mean? He used to freestyle around me, so eventually I got to that age where like, well, man, I want to do this too. You know what I mean? So I fell in love with it over time.
Okay. And then for the influences, it was Tupac and Biggie. You were introduced into like the old school first. Is there any specific artist that like brought to your attention? You're like, yo, I'm vibing with this guy. This is my dude.
Man, definitely like J. Cole.
Hey.
One of J. Cole's earliest albums, bro. It stuck with me, like for real, bro. Like Who Dat and Mr. Nice Watch, like that right there changed my entire vision with music. You know what I mean? It was crazy.
Man, J. Cole, I know for a fact, for me on my end, that's the dude. I got Born Sinner tatted on me, bro. The little crown.
For real?
Yeah.
That's tight. I have that's funny because I have the hook to apparently tatted on my arm.
Oh shoot. So man,
Yeah.
I have a whole like piece that I'm gonna be working on. It's like a whole 8-piece with lyrics and then some other stuff around that album, because Born Sinner is definitely one of my favorite albums of all time. Obviously J. Cole top there. But all right, so J. Cole, man, that's a man, bro. What about him was like, you know what? I vibe with him. Because I feel like for all J. Cole fans, it's the lyrical shit. You know what I mean? That's what caught me.
Yeah. His lyrical ability, like even listening to like, because my pops listen to all type of music, you know what I mean? Like Rick Ross, everybody. But J. Cole's lyrics, bro, are just on a different level to me. And a lot of people, it goes over a lot of people's heads, which is crazy. But his lyrical ability is just ridiculous. Same thing as Kendrick, but I even feel like J. Cole might be past that. You know what I mean? Because he's able to do the lyrical and militant type music and be able to make club hits too. You know what I mean? He's versatile, and that's what I think I really like about him. You know what I mean? He can sing on a hook, murder a verse, or just make party music if he wanted to. It's crazy.
I feel like because for me, when you mentioned the party songs of J. Cole, like to me, recently he's been having those like songs where like, okay, I could see this at a party or at a club, but I don't know about back then. Back then, J. Cole, you could throw some parties with that.
Definitely. Yeah, it's
that,
the thing is when he does that, he still has the lyrical shit when he makes music like that. You know what I mean? But like to me, like I don't know if you've listened to Who Dat.
Oh yeah.
That song to me, bro, is something that you can turn up to, but he still murdered the entire song. Like it was he didn't get lazy on the second verse. Like he went crazy the entire song lyrically, but the beat was still hitting, the hook was still hitting. You know what I mean? And back then, that was definitely, to me, could have been easily a club hit. You know what I mean? Maybe not today because of how music has changed, but back then, definitely.
Back then, you're right. Let's call it. Well, real quick. Best J. Cole project.
Oh, man. Probably Forest Hills is my favorite.
Yes, sir.
That's
what over here.
That has to be my favorite, bro.
Or sick.
Crazy.
Hey, shout out to yours truly too. Have you ever checked out that mixtape?
Yep. Yours truly was fire. I even liked For Your Eyes Only.
Oh, I
But
love
a lot of people weren't really messing with that. Just my generation is, has different opinions on music. But I feel like that was dope for
that
him
was
to
our
do that.
senior year, Sam. Do you remember? Everybody was hating on J. Cole. I was like, man,
Yeah.
For Your Eyes Only, yeah, bro. It was, I don't know, it was a very like debatable album. I really liked it. I never understood the hate for it. The only song that I could see was the Folding Clothes, but not really.
I just feel like when you do something personal like that, bro, like it just takes a lot for an artist of his, stature, like how famous he is, to put out a song that's like that serious, or I mean an album or an EP that's that serious. Like it takes guts, bro, and you really gotta like block out the noise. Like he knew it was gonna have backlash. So I think it was dope of him to just say, screw it, I'm dropping it anyway.
But I definitely think that album grew with people over time, because it's literally one of my favorites. I think it's probably like my third favorite J. Cole project.
Yeah, it's up there.
And J. Cole the GOAT, man. All right, but let's get into so for you, you said your pops put you on Tupac and Biggie, the classics. Where was it where like, you know what, I'm gonna try this, I'm gonna dip my toes into this? What was like the process of your beginning stages within music, just trying and being creative?
Man, it was, I mean, like I started off just, in the car, it would be just me and him freestyling for fun, you know what I mean? And then as I got a little older, like, middle school, we used to have like rap battles at lunch, and it caught on quick where I was like, dang, I'm actually really good at this. You know what I mean? I felt like there was nobody that was on that level when I was the age that I was, you know what I mean? Because I was like 11, 12, 13, like going in, bro. Like, I have music from back then. I used to record on my mom's laptop where I even impressed myself, like lyrically, bro. I was, on a different level than anybody else I know from my age that was making music or rapping or freestyling or whatever. You know what I mean? But when I moved to Vegas in, I think it was like 2014, 2013, when I moved to Vegas, man, it was crazy. Like when you move to a new city and you don't know anybody, you're just at the crib, and it was during the summer. So I was just writing, listening to beats, and I was just experimenting, figuring out what my sound was going to be like, what I liked, what I didn't like. And I was just practicing my craft, you know what I mean? And over time, it just kept building versatility. I branched out in different sounds, started singing, and it was just crazy, bro.
Where did you you said you came out of Vegas at 14. Where were you at before that?
I was in Colorado. I'm actually in Denver right now because of Corona.
Oh shoot.
Yeah.
It's called Colorado. How was that's a big difference, bro, because you came over here in summer. It was probably
yeah. And I played football. It was ridiculous.
Damn.
Oh god. Did you go to high school out here or no?
Yeah, I went to Durango, graduated from Durango.
Oh, Durango. I wanted to go to Durango. I got
How old are you now, man?
I'm 19.
19 for sure.
Yeah.
All recent, man.
We're all around the same age.
So what's called, well, at 14, I mean 2014, that was back then. What's the biggest thing, I guess, that you can see from the Vegas rap scene compared to the Colorado one? I mean, what would you pick that apart?
I was never really a part of the Colorado rap scene. You know what I mean? I didn't listen to really any Colorado artists. I wasn't around anything like that until I got to Vegas. You know what I mean? Vegas really put me on for, as an artist. So I can't even really compare the two, you know what I mean? But now, like, there's a few artists that are out here that have reached out to me that are, like, really cool. I've gotten to go to the studio and talk to, like, a lot of engineers and dope people. But back then, man, I was on my own. Even in Vegas, I didn't know anybody else that made music. That was a long time ago, you know what I mean? It wasn't like now where everybody's making music, rapping, singing, whatever. I was the only person. People used to laugh at me because I was the only person that was taking it serious, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then eventually when everybody else, started to join the music wave, I was already, doing my thing because I was doing it before I feel like anybody that I knew in my circle or at my school that was really doing it at my age, you know what I mean? How I was doing it, taking it as serious as I was taking it.
Yeah. Now, like in this day and age, who has the bigger hip hop scene or music scene in general? Vegas or Colorado?
Oh, Vegas for sure.
Yeah,
yeah, definitely. Even though Vegas hasn't had a lot of artists that have blown up and gotten signed, it's still, you know what I mean? There's so much talent in Vegas, bro. And there's talent in Colorado too, don't get me wrong. But Vegas is just, it's a whole different world, bro. It's like its own thing out there. It's crazy.
That's so weird to hear, bro, because we're so used to only local stuff. Because, I mean, I've never lived anywhere other than Vegas. So I'm so used to not having a lot of big people out here, or like, I mean, big names coming out of Vegas. And it's crazy to hear it from a different perspective, saying that like Vegas is actually pretty big.
Yeah,
it is. If you think about it, if you really think about it, bro, like we have even people that aren't from there. There's a lot of artists that, you know, put on for Vegas or live in Vegas now. You know what I mean? That they try to do their thing, but they're a part of the scene, but maybe not, you know, giving Vegas artists a chance. I feel like shout out to Dizzy Wright. That's my boy. You know what I mean? He did his thing. He, you know, he got his money, and now he's actually starting to put on some other Vegas artists that, you know, that he's like branching out, looking for talent, which I think is dope. Yeah. You know what I mean? So it's just, you know, you just got to know the right people, and definitely within these next couple years, it's going to be super different. I guarantee it. There's a lot of artists that are about to go up for sure.
I mean, honestly, so for me personally, I've always been a very huge hip hop fan, and then, you know, and I didn't really want to rap and stuff. I was like, nah, I'm not gonna like rap. I'm not gonna make beats or anything. So but I did want to do something in hip hop, and then right now we are doing the podcast and stuff because obviously I'm like the influence would be No Jumper, right? Because, you know, with it out there in LA. But why not do something like that for Vegas and have a little twist on it? Because obviously right now we could only do podcasts. So like, once it's all over, man, we can run events like crazy, bro. We're gonna
definitely
have festivals, stuff like that. And at first it's gonna be small, but you know, that's just we gotta go through, because Vegas is not developed like how other cities are.
Yeah.
Right. But it's growing, and
fast.
And I definitely see it, bro. I definitely see it. Like by next year, I guarantee you we'll have 2, 3, 4 artists with multi-million-dollar deals. I even know some, I can't say, but I even know a couple that are in the making right now. You know what I mean? And Corona really messed it up, slowed it down. But I know a couple dudes that are about to skyrocket. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, no, what's called this whole Corona thing, man, like really like jacked up the momentum.
Yeah.
But what's called what'd you feel about this, man? How do you approach this Corona thing? You got any like theories, any suspicions, like what's going on?
Oh, don't even get me started, bro. Don't even get me started. It's all a little fishy. It's all a little fishy to me, you know what I mean? But I just stay out the way, stay in my lane. It just seems like it's a little bit blown out of proportion, for whatever reason. You know, media, how it is nowadays. But, you know, I just do my own thing, waiting for it all to be over so I can get back to, you know, normal everyday life.
Yeah, I heard somebody put it the other day how the Corona is sexy, because so back in before all this, everybody, you know, all the news was talking about what was hot, or like the magazines, you know, like some girl did something, you know, it's all over the front page. Now, you know, Corona's all over the front page now, so it's like it's crazy how, I don't know, how like just media really took it, how you said, just really blew it out of proportion.
Man,
media like really messes a lot of things, and it makes people scared, bro, because like if you really pay attention, I was seeing a Donald Trump clip on the news, right? And then he was like mad at some media reporters and stuff like that. Like, you are the reason why people are overreacting. You are the reason why everything's like this, and people are, you know, just like going crazy. But I mean, that's just what media is, bro, and it's like an outlet to people. But
anything that can make a story.
Exactly.
But all right, let's get back into the music part. What about today? What do you feel like today? Because, you know, obviously J. Cole, that means you have more of a lyrical, you know, our generation type of rapper. What about the next generation of rap? Who do you think is like the hottest in the game right now?
I love, you know, I like all the music that's coming out now, you know what I mean? Like the Lil Babies and all that, you know what I mean? I have no hate for them, Young Thug. I love all of them, Travis Scott. But like for me, I'm weird. I like all all music, any and all music that can help expand my creative ability. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But right now, bro, like, who really stands out to me? That's a tough question because like there can be a perfect balance between, you know, lyricism and creativity. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Or just sound in general that's super unique. Like I love Travis Scott. You know what I mean? I would have to look into my music. I have so much. D Savage. I like Young Thug. You know, I like all the people that everybody my age likes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I have an appreciation for the OGs that started it for us. You know what I mean?
That's how like my music taste evolved. Because at first, bro, I could guarantee you there was a time where I was like, man, this new generation is fucking shit up. And I don't.
Mm-hmm.
But because you know, J. Cole, Tupac, that's what I grew up listening to. So then to me, that's like, you know, lyrical vibes and shit like that. But once I started like, you know, tuning into the Young Thug, bro, Thugger, oh my God. Great, dude. He's like, you know, one of my top artists right now. But now since I expanded that taste, you know, it does give you like more like, oh shit, like this does evolve. You know, I can't I'm not even an old head to like begin with.
Mm-hmm.
You know, just be dragging along and always wanting things to be the same. Music gotta evolve. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What
Sure.
have you been cooking up recently, man?
I was bored actually. I just dropped an album recently called "Play This at My Funeral." Make sure everybody go get that. But I didn't really promote it as much because everything that happened with Corona. I was supposed to have a video shoot. My flight got canceled back to Vegas, so I'm kind of. It sucks that my album wasn't able to, you know, get the shine that I wanted it to because of everything. But I'm also blessed, you know, it gave me an opportunity to really sit down and rebrand and think about the music that I want to make. You know what I mean? And I love my album and everybody on it. And so I just kind of sat down and I was like, man, I kind of want to switch it up a little bit. So I wrote an EP. It had 4 or 5 songs on it, and they were all, you know, R&B, like love songs. You know what I mean? And I was just singing. And I was just really in my feelings. I scrapped 2 of them, and I ended up dropping an EP. I just called it a care package. It's 3 songs. I shot a video out here to the song called Sneaky Link. It's doing great right now. And I'm kind of, you know, in love with that project right now. Like, it really showed a different side of me. You know what I mean? And I got to branch out for a minute. And it was, you know, something that I was happy that I got an opportunity to do. So that was dope.
Yeah, that's the one thing that, you know, this whole Corona thing gives us. Like, gives us time to like really reflect on yourself and what you truly want and how do you want to approach for the next like foreseeable future. You know,
right.
our end, I feel like we learned a lot about ourselves and what we were trying to do. You know, like for real. You know, that's what we got to do. We got to pick out the good stuff from it and just turn negatives into positive. Man.
Even like yesterday, me and JC, we went to go check out like, you know, potential event area. And it felt, even though we really didn't do much yesterday, JC, like we just took a little tour of a place. I felt like we got a lot done, bro.
Yeah.
Like we were super productive yesterday, like for the future, even though we can't do anything now. It's just knowing that, you know, we have something coming, you know, just knowing that makes me really like motivated and happy.
Right.
But I want to go back a little bit to what you were saying, actually, JC, about the evolution of rap and of hip hop in general. How do you well, first of all, what is your opinion on Playboi Carti?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh man, I don't want to be a hater, bro. I really don't. I don't. But Playboi Carti fans have really forced me. Like at first, bro, it is what it is. You blow up, like, and you're making music and you're making money and you got famous off your music. That's dope. I don't care what you sound like. If people like it, like Blueface, bro, I hated Blueface, but good for him. You know what I mean? He had an opportunity. He seized it and he hasn't messed it up. You know what I mean? It's dope to me. Playboi Carti, same thing. To me, I don't like his music. I will never listen to his music, but he blew up, he got to live the life that all of us are dreaming of living, which is dope. So I can't hate on that. But every time I go on social media, I see Playboi Carti fans talking about, oh, Playboi Carti's better than Drake, Kendrick, J. Cole. And that shit pisses me the fuck off. And I know they do it on purpose to troll because I honestly don't think anybody really believes that. I hope not. I really hope not.
Definitely.
But it pisses me off and it makes me like really want to like prove the points. Like, bro, Playboi Carti is trash. He's garbage. He found a sound that people like. It is what it is. Bar for bar against anybody in the rap game, anybody, he's getting slaughtered. He's trash. He's trash.
Yeah.
He has no lyrical ability. Or if he does, he has never shown it. You know what I mean?
Yep.
He's never shown it. He has a unique sound. I don't like it. I personally can't just listen to it. I can't vibe with it. But you know what I mean? He's doing his thing, but I hate Playboi Carti's music, bro. I hate it.
The reason why I brought him up was because the like his baby voice that he makes.
Yeah.
Like I can't stand it either. And I was actually watching an ad of the No Jumper show today, and then they were talking about how Playboi Carti, he like basically what you said, like his fans are like so obsessed with him, but really truly nobody believes that he's actually that good, you know?
It's mind control.
Exactly. It's like a cult movement, bro.
It's a cult. It really is, bro. And it's like all his fans are the people that troll. You know what I mean? That they know that he's not good, but they go on Twitter and they say this shit that he's better than whoever, this and that. They're doing it on purpose for attention, and it makes him more famous. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
And also with, have you guys heard of 645 AR?
Oh, I did.
Oh, is that the dude that like sings in like a squeaky voice?
Yeah. That's, yeah, like that. I was actually listening to his music today because somebody tweeted 645 AR is the greatest musician of all time.
I saw that too.
And then
they're trolling, bro.
I had to check it out. You know, I didn't know who this dude was, right? So I checked him out and I listened to his music, and oh my God, bro, like it's not English anymore. It's really not.
And the
English.
thing is, bro, he's really a genius. My boy Derek sent me his music like a while ago before he blew up.
Yeah.
And it irritates me that artists like that blow up when I know so many that deserve it, who are so talented, you know what I mean, that aren't getting the same love back. And it's annoying, but he's really a genius, bro. Him and Playboi Carti, even 6ix9ine, bro, they're marketing geniuses because he knew that his sound was so crazy that people were gonna be entertained by it. You know what I mean? He knew what he was doing.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say I can't knock it. You know what I mean? Because he knew what he was doing. He knew exactly what he was doing when he started making music. I'm sure he had music before that where he was rapping, and it wasn't gaining traction because everybody's rapping now. So he was like, I'm about to do some stupid shit and see if it works. And sure enough, it works. And God damn it, I would do the same thing. If I put out a song like that and it blew up, I'm getting all the money I can. You know what I mean? I'm doing what everybody wants me to do. It is what it is. I'm getting paid.
Yeah, no, what's called? That's true because what you guys mentioned is the marketing aspect. You know, because it is smart.
Right.
That's what I was gonna say about Playboi Carti. Well, I have to. Well, so my answer to Sam for Playboi Carti is I don't get the hype. I just don't get it. You know, I just don't understand it. I mean, he got some songs with Travis that I like, but other than that, like I like his break single, but well. The marketing part. A lot of Playboi Carti fans, I feel like why they're obsessed with him is because of his brand. You know what I mean?
But that's the thing that I kind of disagree with you on.
That is not his brand.
Because Playboi Carti is not the type of person to be active on social media. Playboi Carti is like he's on the same what's it called, like social status, I guess, as like Frank Ocean. You don't know anything about Frank Ocean, and unless he like drops a song or something, and it's like the craziest thing in the world. So that's like exactly in the same position that like Playboi Carti is right now. Like he doesn't post anything on social media. You never see him on the streets. He's never in an interview. You just listen to his music. So like the marketing thing, I don't know, bro.
I feel like I don't know, bro. It's
the
like,
lack of marketing is the new marketing strategy.
And I think it's working for him. And I think honestly, bro, like I feel like a lot of artists, including like the dude you were talking about with the squeaky voice, they don't even like their own music, but they're making money off it. I honestly believe that. Like I feel like Playboi Carti doesn't even like his own music, but people like it and he's getting paid for it, so he just does it. Because if you really love music, like you can tell what artists really love music, you know what I mean? Who are really in love with it. like Kanye West, for example, he loves music. He's in love with music. He loves the creative aspect of it. And you can tell he has a passion for it. So you can just read those kinds of things off of artists. You know what I mean? And I feel like Playboi Carti is one of them who just doesn't give a shit. Yeah. Same as like Blueface. He doesn't give a shit about his music, but he's getting paid for it. So
I saw an interview where Blueface, my bad for cutting you off, but Blueface, I saw an interview where he said, "Nah, bro, honestly, today's hip hop is just whoever has the biggest chain. I don't know about the music. That
it's facts.
Hip hop fan. I was like, bro."
Right? I mean, Blueface has said it before. I don't know his exact quote, but I'm pretty sure he said that he hates making music. Like he hates it. He just does it for the money.
Bro, and it's sad, bro, because like there's so many artists out there who truly love it, like have a passion for it. You know what I mean? That don't get these opportunities, and now you know what I mean. The artists like Kid Cudi are slowly starting to decline in the industry nowadays. You know what I mean? Like Kid Cudi, bro, he was a different breed. Still is a different breed. You know what I mean? And they just don't make artists like him with the same mindset anymore. The same mindset as Kanye.
Bro, when I tap into Razor, it's a different like feeling, dude. It's a whole that's the great thing about music. It literally just puts you somewhere else where if you're having a bad day and you turn that on, you're vibing with them now. You're really zone. And you know, Kid Cudi is definitely one of those people.
Right.
Yeah. And that's like how you were saying, like it's not just, you know, he's a great artist or a great musician. He's really smart creatively, you know? Like his music is creative, like Travis Scott as well. His music is creative, is abstract, you know?
And somebody who I get a lot of shit for hyping up, who I think is one of the most creative minds in music right now, and I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this, but Jaden Smith, bro. Jaden Smith
for sure
has such a different like view with music, bro. It's ridiculous. Like even if you just watch his videos, if you mute one of his songs and watch his videos are crazy, bro.
Yeah,
the aesthetic, the nostalgia, the vibes is just crazy. Like it's ridiculous. And then even like his albums, bro, like he'll sequence songs in order where the songs transition into each other. Like it's fucking crazy.
Yeah,
it's crazy. Or like 3 songs will be one song, but 3 different songs and still be connected, but have 3 different sounds on all 3 songs.
Yeah, exactly.
Like his last album, if you listen to Blue, which is the first 4 songs of his album, the first song is Willow Smith singing, and it's crazy, bro. Crazy vibes. She has an amazing voice.
Yeah.
Then it transitions to Jaden, and then the 808 beat just hits, boom, and he starts spitting. It's ridiculous. Like I've never heard anything like it. Or he's even done songs that have the same cadence as like Shakespearean language. What's that called? I can't remember what it's called, but it's like the what's the word? It's how they write poems. I'm trying to think of the word for it. There's a word for it. Like the way that they write poems, like with, you know, like 1, 2, 3, you know what I mean? He wrote an entire song like that. You know how hard that is to do, bro?
Yeah.
It's crazy. He's super talented, bro. He doesn't get enough props for his music creativity. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying like he's the best artist ever, but his creative aspect is crazy to me.
Yeah, for sure. That's one of the reasons why he is like in the position where he's at, you know? Because I mean, a lot of people could give him hate, you know, like we only care about you because of your dad. Exactly.
Yeah, he was born for a family. You know what I mean? It is what it is. That doesn't take away the fact that he's talented. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I don't give a shit who you are. I'll admit talent when I see talent, even if I don't like somebody. I'll admit talent when I see talent, and he has talent.
All right, guys, hold on. I just got a notification from Zoom saying that we got 10 minutes. So really quick. Right now, hold on. Trey Rojo, we have a new little segment on the podcast. Sam, you want to give the little runway or rundown?
Yeah. So we added this new thing onto our podcast called Rapid Fire, where basically me and JC are gonna take turns asking you a question.
Random
answer
question,
it,
bro. Random.
Yeah, random questions, not about anything. Answer it as quickly as you can, and we'll see how it goes from there. If we have if we have some groundbreaking answers, we might discuss it later. But
All right.
All right. So right off the bat, Tekashi 6ix9ine. What do you feel about him?
He's a snitch, but he's smart. That's all I got to say about that.
Other than hip hop, what is your favorite music genre?
R&B or soul.
Pineapple on pizza? Yes or no?
Hell no.
Oh, what?
Hell no.
I'm slowly leaning over to your side as well.
Man, you can't.
Shit, I literally like freaking distracted me. Are you a morning or night person?
Night person.
Kobe, MJ.
Oh fuck.
Ooh.
MJ.
Okay.
What has been your favorite Halloween costume?
Shit.
I went as a football player when I was like 10, but it was dope.
Wait, hold on. You said you play football, right? Earlier?
Yeah, I literally just wore my uniform.
What's your team? Broncos?
Nah, the Cardinals actually.
Cardinal? Okay. That was my question. Football team. Go, sir.
This is you.
Hold on. Well, all right, whatever. Top 3 albums if you had to go on an island and that's all you could listen to.
Oh shit.
Yup.
Damn, this is hard. All right, I'm gonna go with number 1, Scorpion by Drake.
Oh shit. Good choice.
I need to throw some I gotta throw me in there, right? I gotta throw me in there.
You could. There's no
Play
rules.
This at My Funeral by me. And then, oh man, I gotta put something wild in there. Maybe a J. Cole album, and then maybe Forest Hills by J. Cole.
Forest Hills?
Yeah.
Favorite cartoon character?
Rick from Rick and Morty.
All right then, guys. Well, that was a quick version.
Oh wait, that's it. Hold on, I got one more question.
Oh, well, go ahead.
Zombie apocalypse. What's your weapon of choice?
Oh shit, that's good ass.
M4.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll have a machete. I'll have.
Yeah, I was expecting like sword or something.
Oh no, I need an M4, man. I gotta be strapped up.
Man, that's funny, man. All right, so what we like to do usually, when we have podcasts in the studios, we usually just have our guests, freestyle, and we'll play their music. So right now, for the people, is there any specific song of choice of yours that you would like to be played right now?
Yeah, man. The first song off my new album called Pick and Roll, man. It's crazy to me. Yeah.
I bet.
Yeah, that song is dope.
Right now, we're going to a Firesquad exclusive. We're going live on Firesquad Radio. This is going to be Pick and Roll, Trey Rojo.
Yes, sir. Hey, this is a sneaky link, but that song's still hard too. There you go.
Oh, my bad. Hold on.
You good? Hey, they
Played
both
the wrong
bangers.
song.
They both bangers.
Hit your bitch and go. I caught a pick and roll. I hit your bitch and go. Extended clip, I double stuff it like a pizza roll. I caught a pick and roll. I hit a lick and go. They shot my show about to blow up, so I keep a pole. I'm rocking Louis V. I flooded out my neck. Just take the risk, look at my wrist, yeah, that's a new Patek. I'm clutching on the tech. I keep it for protect. And if you want a verse, little nigga, I'ma need a check. 3 a.m. we bustin' in the function and I'm wide awake. Pull up to the party, 4 Giottis, make them bottles shake. Maserati whipping, I'm racing, I don't use the brakes. Nigga, if you scratch it, I'ma send you back to heaven's gates. And I can't get enough, she drop it and she pick it up. I got the bag waiting for me, told her pick it up. She in the kitchen, water whipping, she gon' mix it up. I see him watching what I'm doing, so I switch it up. I said da 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 da. I said da 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 da. I caught a pick and roll. I hit your bitch and go. Extended clip, I double stuff it like a pizza roll. I caught a pick and roll. I hit a lick and go. They shot my show about to blow up, so I keep a pole. Okay, like whoa, shorty won't suck my soul. Shorty won't tote my polo, bitch, like no. Shorty won't rock my gold, that's not how this shit go. Little bitch, I'm up, we don't get no fucks. Bitch, your whole team sucks, I shoot you duck. I ain't talking Daffy, she just popped a natty. Send the addy, she gon' call me daddy. Frostin' from the natty, bitch, I'm nasty. No, you cannot pass me, no, you cannot gas me. Keep on talking, leave you crippled, bitch, like Drake back in the grassy. I said da da. I said da da da. I said da da da.
Pick and roll, Trae Rojo, man.
That shit was fire, bro.
That was dope.
Appreciate you.
Yeah, that was dope. I played the wrong. I was on Spotify, and then my dumb ass played the wrong song. I was like, wait a second, this ain't pick and roll.
Hey, that song goes crazy too.
All right, but right now, damn, we got 2 minutes left for real. Man, why is this? How it says upgrade to pro. Does that mean I have to like buy something soon?
I don't know, bro.
That's whack, bro. That's so weird though. All right, well, guys, we're gonna have to wrap it up. Is there any final thoughts you want to say, Trey Rojo, or where can the people find you?
Man, y'all can find me on any platform, YouTube, iTunes, Spotify, Instagram at Trey Rojo, TraeRojo. You know what I mean? Make sure y'all give me a listen. I appreciate y'all for having me on y'all podcast, man. It was dope.
Nope.
You know what I mean? Good looking out. Hopefully, I can put some of my homies on to y'all in the future, and we can
For
work.
sure, bro. Send us everybody.
Appreciate you hopping on, bro.
Yep.
But Sam, you want to do the outro?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, bro.
All right. Thank y'all for listening to the Fire Squad podcast. You can find us on Spotify, find us on YouTube, Anchor, Breaker, Google Podcasts, Radio Public, all Fire Squad brand. You can follow us on Instagram, Fire Squad brand, Twitter, Fire Squad brand, TikTok, Fire Squad brand.
Shoot, TikTok. We always forget about to mention about.
Yeah,
You got a TikTok, bro?
Yeah, I got it.
For sure. TikTok, man, it goes crazy. It goes crazy, man. But like how you said, we appreciate you hopping on, bro. And then definitely, man, we gotta we gotta do this. If we're gonna bring the culture to Vegas, we gotta work together. You feel me?
Exactly.
The way LA is set up and everything, like everybody's just fighting each other, no way to the top, and that's why it's always the top dogs are the same. The Vegas, bro, we gotta, be doing stuff together, man. We definitely gotta link.
Facts,
sir.
But other than that, final thoughts, guys.
No, sir. We said it all.
All right, guys. This was the Fire Squad podcast, and peace.
Peace.
Perfect. Hold on.